Hey guys, how's it going? So Canopy just reported earnings. It came out. I had to search around the internet and I found it on MarketWatch, and then I looked on Sedar and they released the earnings report. So let's begin. So yes, Canopy released the earnings and it was better than expected, but this was a little weird because it says Canopy Growth reported that it beats revenue expectation well after the end of the extended late section Thursday. So I think they reported at the close of the official market, even after hours. The company reported a fiscal third quarter net loss of $121 million, or a loss of 38 cents a share, compared to a net income of $11 million or 0.01 cents a share in a year ago period. Canopy's fiscal third quarter loss include a market adjustment of convertible senior notes of $187 million, among other items. So their loss was for the convertible senior note of $187 million. Okay, I'm a little confused because when I looked at the earnings report, this is the earnings report. You can see that the revenue is $97 million. The excise tax is $14.655 million, giving them a total net revenue of $83 million. Their gross margin was really weak, 18.29, giving them a 20% gross margin, or a little bit higher, like a 21 or 22% gross margin. That is not good. And then they have a total operating expense of $169 million, which is a lot less than last earnings report. And then they have some kind of other income. Because of this other income source, or is other income, they came out with an income before income taxes of $75 million. So they made $75 million, a total of 22 cents per share earned. So I don't know why this tells me that they lost $121 million, while this tells me they didn't lose any money. But regardless, this is a very good earnings report. I gambled on the wrong side. I didn't think Canopy would report pretty decent numbers, and if the rec market does get bigger, this number should increase quite dramatically in the future. I was hoping for a press conference. I was searching for it and I couldn't find anything. Their current cash, this is very nice to see. It should have been a little bit higher, but I guess they're already using that money, I guess. But they have a total of $8 billion. If you subtract the goodwill out of it, I guess it will be a lot less, but it would be like $7 billion, with a shareholder equity of about $6 billion. They're worth about 21 billion Canadian dollars right now. The market cap is $21 billion Canadian. They're making about $100 million. I honestly believe, after seeing this earnings, it's hard for me to imagine the stock going below $60 now. I mean, I don't think the stock will ever go back to $40 unless the market crashes or something bad happens in general of the market. But if the market is standing up, I think the stock is not going to go back to $40. That's what I think. I think tomorrow the stock price might rise. It might rise. It might just trade flat. But it might rise. I lost probably a good, I don't know, like $3,000 or $4,000 gambling on the fact that Canopy was going to report bad earnings. So yeah, sucks for me. Oh well. That's life. I suck at option. I think I'm just probably gonna stay away from options and just go back to what made me a lot of money. Long-term investment. Look for good opportunities to buy into companies. I think Canopy's gone now. I sold out of Canopy. I was hoping the stock market would crash. It may go back to $40, but that would be really rare occasions. Like the whole market has to be doing really bad, but right now I'm stuck. I have to look for other opportunities to buy in because I still believe in the cannabis sector. It's just Canopy is no longer an option for me due to the fact that the stock price is so high right now that it just, the benefits is it's very hard to see you double your money off Canopy now. If you invest into Canopy, you're hoping for maybe a 50% at best, because like the stock price could go to 100 Canadian dollars. It might take a while, but I think it might eventually get there. So especially if management can execute on this strategy and make Canopy a great company. After hours, this was released after hours. After hours, Canopy was down 29 cents. I think this is going to be, I think in the morning when you wake up, this is going to be in the positive range, and I think it's going to, the stock's going to $67, $66, and it's probably going to be trading between $60 to $70 for a while until probably next earnings, and then at that next earnings report, it may bounce higher depending on how well Canopy grows. But the gross margin is a concern, so they do need to improve their margins. They need to work on it. That's very important, because having a 20+% gross margin is not ideal for a cannabis company. It should be at least 60%. So Canopy needs to increase that to back to at least 40 to 50%. But regardless, that revenue number is very, very good. It's the top revenue number in the industry right now. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Aurora after hours down a penny. Oh, sorry, down 2 cents, I guess. I think if Canopy rallies tomorrow, I think Aurora rallies too. I may buy back in some Aurora because I still think at this price, Aurora is a decent price. I may buy some back in, or I can just wait and hope it goes down. No, you know what? I think Aurora, since Canopy announced pretty decent numbers, that shows that the cannabis industry is pretty big, and Aurora is gonna tap into a decent amount of money. So their revenue is gonna grow, the company is gonna grow, and I think the stock price will eventually reflect that. I think, you know, it's possible for the stock to go up to $11. I don't know why it would, but you know, investors like to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it would go up to like $11, $12. But it could, so yeah. Nvidia is up $8.22, 5.32%. It's basically doing what Apple did. Apple came out with guidance cut, stock dropped, stock recovered, earnings come out, stock skyrocket. Nvidia, guidance cut, stock dropped, stock recovered, and earnings report come out, and stocks go to brand new, back to like go up even higher, I guess. I honestly believe that Nvidia has some really big problems this year because, you know, like I said, their video card is not really getting a lot of praise. A lot of people are saying they don't need our ray tracing, and a lot of people are saying that, you know, their old video card is good enough for what they're doing. Those old video cards, the 1080s, the 1070s, those are pretty damn powerful video cards. If I had one of those video cards, I wouldn't even think about upgrading to the 2080. But if let's say if I had the 970 or the 980, those cards were half the power of the 1080. So like two 980s together would not even match a 1080. So the 1080 was twice the power of the 980s and 970s. That's the reason why the videos, and then the next cards are only 30% more powerful than the original cards, and the 30% power does not reflect for somebody to go out, running out to go upgrade. So that's the biggest problem. And right now they still have a lot of inventory in the stock. They have to work through that, and there's no guarantee. And then on the back half of the year, they're gonna be getting competition from AMD with their Navi GPU architecture. So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, this is all a game to people. I mean, this is like all a game to the market makers. They see too many people do put options or something, and they probably do make the stock go the opposite way. I have no idea for sure, but yeah, I think I'm done with options. I think I'm just gonna look for good, valuable stocks. Maybe I'll do like long-term options, like let's see, like a long-term call option, because I'm done shorting I'm done doing put options on weed stocks, because it's hard to see cannabis stocks falling now after Canopy's earnings. Maybe the smaller players might fall, but Aurora, I think if Canopy can still maintain its $60+ level, Aurora won't drop below $7 US, and at least this is just my opinion, and probably will start slowly climbing up to $10, $11, $12, $13. I hate to say it, but you know, that's a possibility. I would like for the stock to go down, because I would like to buy some Aurora and Canopy back at the prices when it was around $40, but I lost my chance. That's life. That sucks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a thumbs down if you dislike this. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.